अस्तु। विनायक नमस्तुभ्यं सततं मोदक प्रिय निर्विघ्नं कुरु नो देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारंभं करिष्यामः सिद्धिर्भवतु नो सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुः साक्षात् परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं राम नाम वरानने। आपदामपहर्तारं दातारं सर्वसंपदां लोकाभिरामं श्रीरामं भूयो भूयो नमाम्यहम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीतायाः पतये नमः। श्रीराघवं दशरथात्मजमप्रमेयं सीतापतिं रघुकुलान्वयरत्नदीपम् आजानुबाहुमरविन्ददलायताक्षं रामं निशाचर विनाशकरं नमामि। श्रीरघुराम चारुतुलसीदलधाम शमक्षमादिशृङ्गारगुणाभिराम त्रिजगन्नुत शौर्य रमाललाम दुर्वारुकबन्धराक्षसविराम जगज्जनकल्मषार्णवोत्तारकनाम भद्रगिरिदाशरथी करुणापयोनिधि। आञ्जनेयमतिपाटलाननं काञ्चनाद्रिकमनीयविग्रहं पारिजाततरुमूलवासिनं भावयामि पवमाननन्दनं। यत्र यत्र रघुनाथकीर्तनं तत्र तत्र कृतमस्तकाञ्जलिं बाष्पवारि परिपूर्णलोचनं मारुतिं नमत राक्षसान्तकं। बुद्धिर्बलं यशोधैर्यं निर्भयत्वमरोगता अजाड्यं वाक्पटुत्वं च हनूमत्स्मरणात् भवेत्। कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविता शाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलम्। अद्यतन पंचांगम सेप्टेम्बर 3 शुभकृन्नाम संवत्सरे दक्षिणायने वर्ष ऋतौ भाद्रपद मासे शुक्लपक्षे अष्टमी तिथि till 109 am स्थिरवासरः अनुराधा नक्षत्रम till 127 am followed by ज्येष्ठा नक्षत्रम वैधृति योगः till 7:30 am almost another 4 minutes that yoga will be over and we'll be entering Vishkambha yoga which will go till 4:54 am followed by Preeti yoga. Vishtikaranam till 2:07 pm followed by Bhavakaranam till 5:09 am followed by Balavakaranam. We'll switch sharing to the what do you see?
Blank screen, sir.
Blank screen, huh? Okay. See. What do you see now?
It's still blank. Now it's coming up. Yeah, now it came up.
Okay. Okay. So last time we did till I think 18th shloka, right?
Yes. Yes. Up to 18th shloka. Yes.
Up to 18th shloka. So where we started with saying how democratic Dasharatha was, because he says Yadyapyesha mama pritihi hitam anyad vichintyatam. अन्या मध्यस्थ चिंता तु विमर्दाभ्यादेकोदया विमर्दाभ्यादेकोदया इति ब्रुवन्तं मुदिताः प्रत्यनन्दन् नृपं वृष्टिमन्तं महामेघं नर्दन्त इव बर्हिणः स्निग्धोऽनुनादः संजज्ञे ततो हर्ष समीरितः जनौघोद्घुष्ट samnado मेदिनीं कंपयन्निव. That's where we stopped. That the entire earth was responding along with all these Parishad statesmen, all the kings that have come from different countries as representatives to the Parishad of Dasharatha as invitees. All of them also, their enthusiasm seemed, the simile given here is Vrishtimantam Megham Drishtva iti. Vrishtimantam Mahamegham Drishtva Barhinaha Nardantaha Iva Snigdha Anunadaha Sanjagni. So just as Barhinaha, Mayuraha will dance with all their energy and joy, noticing the upcoming heavy would-be raining clouds. So also all these people awaiting Rama's Yavarajya, they all have very gladly accepted the proposal made by Dasharatha. That's where we stopped last time. So let's continue from the 19th shloka. Tasya dharmartha vidusho bhavamajnaya sarvashah brahmana balamukhyascha paurajanapadaih sah sametyate mantrayitum samatagata buddhayah ऊचुश्च मनसा ज्ञात्वा वृद्धं दशरथं नृपम्. So tasya dharmartha vidushaha sarvashah bhavam ajnaya. So dharma artha vidushaha bahuvachanam vidushi vidushaha. So vidushaha is those who know thoroughly. Those who know thoroughly dharma and artha. Both dharma and the artha, the economy, finances experts, dharmartha vidushaha, tasya bhavam sarvashah ajnaya. Tasya, whose Dasharathasya, of Dasharatha's bhavam, intent, spirit, knowing thoroughly, knowing spirit, intent and wish of Dasharatha thoroughly, dharma vidushaha brahmanaha balamukhyascha, all the knowledgeable, scholarly wise men who are thoroughly aware of dharma and artha, balamukhyascha, also heads of various forces, like armed forces, heads of their armed forces of each state. Balamukhyascha paura janapadaihi saha. Saha is along with. Along with paura janapadaihi. Paura, Pura is city, Janapada is rural areas. Along with the representatives of, let's say, mayors of cities and sarpanchas of Janapadas, of villages. So along with all of them, sametya, having come together, te mantrayitum. Mantranam is to thoroughly contemplate, to thoroughly discuss and consult each other, counsel each other, and arrive at a conclusion. That process is called mantranam, and those who perform that are mantris. And the basis for it is mantraha. So mantraha, the process is mantranam. The actors who do that is mantraya, mantrinaha. So mantrayitum sametya, along with the mayors, sarpanchas, heads of the various forces, and wise scholarly men who are thoroughly aware of dharma and artha. Having understood the wish, intent, spirit, and the request of Dasharatha, come together with all these people and start discussions. Samatagata buddhayaha, having started their mantranam, having started their discussions, finally, samata agata buddhayaha, athva samata gata buddhayaha. Buddhihi is singular, buddhayaha is bahuvachanam. So all of them have come to common intellect or common thought. Buddhi, common thought of what? Samata. Samata is samanatvam, samyam, samata. So all of them have thought uniformly, or in other words, unanimously. They all have come to the same conclusion. And uchuhu, they all have started saying, they said, they talked. Uchuhu. Manasa jnatva vruddham dasharatham rupam. All of them have, in their hearts, have understood the request of Dasharatha, of the elderly king Dasharatha. Manasa jnatva, having known that king thoroughly in their hearts, they have replied thus. What did they reply? Now again we will be so delighted. From now, so yeah, we will see. They will also start, of course, Dasharatha will ask, and they will also now start listing so many more qualities of Rama. All again as a leader. That's a greatness. That's why today's title also we said, second Sarga, is the kings, all the representatives of the Parishad. They all also start listing so many more leadership qualities of Rama. So let's see them. Aneka varsha sahasro.
Aneka varsha sahasro.
Vruddhastvamasi parthiva.
Vruddhastvamasi parthiva.
Saramam yuvarajanam.
Saramam yuvarajanam.
Abhishinchasva parthivam.
Abhishinchasva parthivam.
So their opening statement in response to Dasharatha's second opinion collection, even though it is my wish, my love for him, but I want you all to discuss and come back if there is any other alternative. I don't want to be biased, right? I don't want to be unidirectionally controlling you. You all think and come back if there is another alternative to Rama, then we can consider that, we can discuss that, right? So in response to that request, they are saying, Aneka varsha sahasraha. You are several thousands of years old. Tvam vruddhaha asi. Tvam aneka varsha sahasra vruddhaha asi. You have been old for several thousands of years now. And we all know Dasharatha by then was 60,000 years old. Parthiva, O king. Sa Ramam yuvarajanam abhishinchasva parthivam. Sa Ramam parthivam yuvarajanam abhishinchasva. They have finally unanimously recommended back to Dasharatha, saying, please appoint or anoint Rama as the Yuvaraja. as the king Yuvaraja. Because you are old, you have been so old for so long. That's what they have opened their statement unanimously. Ichchamo hi mahabahum.
Ichchamohi mahabahum.
Raghuviram mahabalam.
Raghuviram mahabalam.
Gajena mahata yantam.
Gajena mahata yantam.
Ramam Chhatravritananam.
Ramam Chhatravritananam.
Vritananam. So, Ichchamaha, they are continuing their statement saying, you appoint him, you start his Yavarajya Abhisheka, and we, Ichchamaha, Bahuvachanam in Uttama Purusha, we all like what? Mahabahum Raghuviram Mahabalam, that Mahabala, Mahabahu, the strong armored one, and Mahabalam, most strengthy one, Raghuvira, Veera of the Raghu dynasty. So Rama, we all wish and we all desire, we all wish to see Rama, who is the strong one, strong armored one, Mahata Gajena Yantam. Gaja is the elephant. Mahata is the most strong, tall, big, heavy elephant. We want to see him coming along with that elephant. Yantam Ramam Chhatravruta Ananam. One with the Chhatra. So that means we want to see him as the emperor, next emperor, Chhatrapati. We want to see him with Chhatra coming on the Gaja in that grand galore. We want to see him. We all wish to see him. Ichchamaha. We want, that is our wish. That is our Ichcha. Iti tadvachanam shrutva.
Iti tatvachanam shrutva.
Raja tesham manah priyam.
Raja tesham manah priyam.
Ajananniva jignasuhu.
Ajananniva jignasu.
Idam vachanam abravit.
Idam vachanam abravit.
So I said, right, Ramayanam is to learn how to live. And living includes speaking, transacting, behaving, all of that, right? So I highlighted here, Ajananniva, as if he does not know. Janati, Janan. Ajanati, Ajananniva. Jignasuhu is curious. Jnatum ichchayasya saha jignasuhu. So wanting to know, as if I do not know. Iti tadvachanam shrutva. These two shlokas, having heard them, hey, you are so old, thousands of years of old, just appoint Rama as the Yuvaraja, because we all wish to see him, that strong Rama, that Mahabahu, Mahabali Mahabahu, Mahabalam, Ramam, Chhatravritananam, one whose face is covered under Chhatra, Mahata Gajena Yantam, coming on the top of a big elephant. These two statements, having said that, iti tad vachanam shrutva, having heard tesham vachanam shrutva, Raja, and what kind of vachanam? Manaf priyam, one which pleases the manas, one which pleases the heart. Aha, you all also have concurred with me or thought in the same lines with me. So tesham manaf priyam vachanam tadvachanam shrutva, Raja, that King Dasharatha, ajananniva jignasuhu, as if not knowing and hence wanting to know, idam vachanam abravit. He said this, meaning he asked this statement to that all Parishad who have concurred with Dasharatha's request. What did he ask? Shrutvaitad vachanam me, Shrutvaitad vachanam yanme,
Shrutvaitad vachanam enme,
Raghavam Patimicchata.
Raghavam Patimichata.
Rajanaha samshayoyam
Rajanaha Sangshayoyam
tadidam bruta tattvataha.
Tadidam Ruta Tatvataha.
So he started asking this. Tad vachanam shrutva yat me tad vachanam shrutva raghavam patimicchata iti yat me vachanam iti yat me tad vachanam shrutva rajanaha me ayam samshayah tadidam bruta tattvataha. Hey, I asked you patimicchata. Do you I want to appoint Rama as Yuvaraja. Yat me tad vachanam shrutva, that request of mine, having you all heard it, patim ich rajanaha, all of you, O kings, patim ichatha, all of you have liked to have Rama as the pati, as the Lord, as the king. Ayam me samshayaha. However, I am getting this doubt. I'm suspecting your response. Tadidam bruta tatvataha. Please explain, narrate with all the right spirit of what did you really intend in responding that. Have you just nodded your heads because I am the Chakravarti and proposing Rama? Or what is it that you found in him really that you are also liking? And I'm suspecting, have you really thought about Rama's qualities and hence, seconding my proposal? Or have you blindly nodded your heads? Oh, okay, sir, whatever. Whatever you say is what we will accept. See, that much of consultation and democracy. I mean, it is yet another form. Demokrasyatita. It is beyond democracy. It is beyond monarchy. I mean, it is not monarchy at all. It is beyond democracy. The king should have the power, at the same time consult all strata of beings of the nation or of the kingdom. So he's clarifying the doubt with this question. Katham nu mayi dharmena prithvi manushasati bhavanto drashtumichanti yuvarajam mahabalam. So that is the question he asked. He asked, Katham, how? Katham nu, however, meaning how at all. Katham nu, how at all. Mayi prithivim dharmena anushashati. This is called Saptami, Shatru Saptami. Aham anushasan asmi prithivim. I am ruling, I am administering this earth. Dharmena, along with dharma. Dharmena anushasati. In me ruling this earth with all dharma, bhavantaha mahabalam yuvarajam drashtumichanti katham. While I am here successfully and with dharma ruling this earth, how at all do you want to see that Mahabala Yuvaraja as, ruling forward? If I'm not doing well, then, if you say, yeah, we want Rama, understood, right? So he wants to hear from the kings as to what is the justification, so that tomorrow nobody questions this decision that I made of appointing Rama as my successor, right? So he wants to hear a thorough, well substantiated explanation from the Parishad, from all the statesmen, from all the representatives, from all the scholars, from all the representatives of various states of the world. So, katham nu mai dharmena prithvi manushasati bhavantah yuvarajam mahabalam katham nu drashtumichanti. That is his final question. While I am successfully ruling, thoroughly ruling, why do you, or how do you still wish to see Rama, Mahabala, in my place? Essentially, that's kind of the question. Te tamochur mahatmanah.
Te mahatmanah.
Te tamochur mahatmanah.
Te tamochur mahatmanah.
Paurajanapadai saha.
Paurajanapadai saha.
Bahavo nrupakalyana.
Bahavo nrupakalyana.
Gunasanti sutasyate.
Gunasanti satasyate.
Sutasyate. So te mahatmanah paurajanapadaihi saha tam uchuhu. Tam, unto him. Unto whom? Unto Dashratha. They paurajanapadaihi saha, along with mayors and sarpanchas. I'm using those colloquial terms so we understand what is paurajanapadaihi saha. Because we are in the Parishad, only representatives will be there, even though rest all people, of course, from the urban cities and the villages probably are waiting outside this whole Parishad, this building, this palace. Outside, they're all waiting in, hundreds of thousands, probably in numbers. But the representatives is what Dashratha will be talking to. And hence, I'm calling them mayors and sarpanchas. Paurajanapadaihi saha te mahatmanah uchu, tam uchuhu. They replied to this question of Dashratha. Thus, what did they reply? Nripa is Sambodhana Vibhakti. Nripa, O king, O lord of men. Nrupa. Nrupanam and Ranam Patihi Nrupaha. And Tasya Sambodhana is Nrupa. O Nrupa, Te Sutasya, of your son, Bahavo Kalyana Gunaha Santi. There are several pleasing, welfare giving qualities are there of your son. So they started narrating why they also have seconded Dashratha's proposal. Because in the first chapter, we saw Dashratha thinking in his mind, contemplating in his mind with 95 qualities of why he thinks and how he wants to make the proposal in substantiating Rama's coronation as Yuvaraja. And however, because that is what he thought, he cannot be boasting about his own son. So he asked all the representatives, saying, all right, you have agreed, but why do you think, while I am here, a strong, able king, even though old, successfully ruling for so long, and helping even gods fight devils, evil people, why do you think are proposing or seconding Rama? To which they have answered saying, Bahavo Kalyana Gunaha Santi Sutasyate. If you see, when Valmiki asked in the very first chapter, Konvasmin Sampratam Loke Gunavan Kascha Viryavan Dharmajnascha Kratagnyascha Satyavakyo Dridhavrataha Charitrena Chako Yuktaha Sarvabhuteshu Kohita Vidwan Kaha Kas Samarthascha Kaschaika Priyadarshanaha Atmavan Kojita Krodho Dyutiman Konasuyakaha Kasya Bibhyati Devascha Jataroshasya Samyage Etadicham Yaham Shrotum Param Kautu Halam Hime Mune
Mune Tvam Samarthosi.
Yatumevam Vidham Naram. To that question, what is Narada's first opening answer? Bahavo Durlabhas Ye Tvaya Kirtita. Right? So when you ask such a open-ended or such a such a question which requires a very detailed answer, then we start with saying, oh, it's a very tough question. Bhavo durlabhaha gunaha is what Narada opened his answer with in the first chapter of Balakanda. And here, to that such a similar question, because ajanan iva jignasuhu, just like Valmiki was a jignasu asking Narada, here also Dasharatha acted like jignasu. He became a jignasu. Hey, this is what I'm thinking. Am I right? Let me hear from these representatives. So, ajanan iva jignasuhu idam vachanam abravit. We read right in the previous sloka. So, to such a question, people are also responding in the same way. Bahavo kalyana gunaha te sutasya santi nrupa. Oh, there are several, qualities. But we will try to list some. There are infinite number of qualities, bahavaha, but we'll try to list some for you so that your suspicion about our ability to second your proposal of Rama's Yavarajya Abhisheka is gladly accepted without doubts across the world. Across the worlds, in plural. So, Bahavo Nrupa Kalyana Gunas Santi Sudasyate Gunan Gunavato Deva
Gunan Gunavato Deva
Devakalpasya Dhimataha
Devakalpasya Dhimataha
Priyananandanan Kritsnan
Priyananandanan Kritsna
Pravakshyamodhyatan Shrunu.
Pravakshyamodhyatan Shrunu.
So they are saying Bahavo Gunaha. And what kind of Gunaha? Gunan Gunavataha Devakalpasya Dhimataha Deva. Okay, so the Anvayam will come as Deva Devakalpasya Dhimataha Gunavataha Priyan Anandan Kritsnan Gunan Pravakshyamaha Adya Tan Shrunu. That is the answer sentence there, Anvaya Vakyam. So Deva means not necessarily God, but oh great man Dasharatha. Devakalpasya Dhimataha Gunavataha. The Dhiman, Nakaranta Purlingam, so Shashti means of, apostrophe S. If you have to put it, becomes Dhimataha. Devakalpaha, of him, Devakalpasya. Gunavan, again Nakaranta Padam. So, of him is Gunavataha. So, of that qualified, one who has qualities is qualified. I'm calling it that way. Of that qualified Devakalpaha, created by God, or qualities that can be possessed by God or created by God. Dhimataha, of that most smart intellect, highly intelligent. So of that Dhimataha Devakalpasya Gunavataha Priyan Gunan Tan Shrunu. You listen to those gunas. What kind of gunas are they? What are the adjectives of those gunas? Priyan Anandan. Those pleasing, giving happiness. Priyan Anandan Kritsnan, in entirety. Though they said Bahavo Kalyana Gunaha Santi, we will try to list them in entirety as much as we can. So Priyan Anandan Kritsnan Gunan Pravakshyamaha. Pravachanam Kurmaha. We shall describe, we shall give you a discourse. They are saying, we will give a pravachanam to you. Pravakshyamaha. Vadami, present tense. Vakshyami is future tense, which means now it's going to take so long. So in the next few minutes or few hours, we are going to list all those qualities. Pravakshyamaha. Adya, today. Tan shrunu, you listen to them. Divyair gunais shakra samo.
Can you repeat once more?
Divyair gunai sakra samo.
Ramas satya parakramah.
Ramas satya parakramaha.
Ikshvakubhyopi sarvebhyo.
Ikshvakubhyopi sarvebhyo.
Hyatirikto vishampate.
Yatirikto visampate.
Oh, vishampate. Visham is people. Pate, Lord of people. Vishampate. Visham is those who live, essentially. Those who enter this world. Those who enter this world are people. And head of them is Vishampate. Oh, Vishampate. Divyaihi gunaihi shakrasamaha. So they also started with various analogies, so that analogies are the best, superlative analogies. Divyaihi gunaihi shakrasamaha Ramaha. Or Vishampate, O king of people, Ramaha Divyaihi gunaihi shakrasamaha. Rama is equivalent to Shakra. Shakra is Indra, head of gods, or lord of gods, lord of all divine people. So Shakrasamaha Indraha. Shakrasamaha Divyaihi gunaihi. With all divine qualities, he is like head of the divine beings. Shakra, Indra. Satya Parakramaha. Satya Parakramaha is, we all know it, but there was nice vachanam given here, Vyakhyanam. So I thought we will read that. Where is it? Paramagati. Yes, this is Satya Parayana. So Satya Parakramaha. Okay. So we know, right? Ramaha Satya Parakramaha. One whose parakramam, one whose strength and the power is Satya, is taken to the reality. Because I constantly use reality as the word for Satya and not truth. Truth is different as understood. Satya is what is real. What is real is important. So Satya Parakramaha. Ikshvakubhyaha api sarvebhyo hi atiriktaha. Atiriktaha means is beyond. He's left out is riktaha. Atiriktaha is unleft out, which means is beyond everyone. Sarvebhyaha hi atiriktaha. He is beyond all. All who? Not ordinary people. All Ikshvakubhyaha. Of all Ikshvakus, of all the ancestors in the lineage of Ikshvaku dynasty, of all of them, he is beyond them. He is beyond all Ikshvakus, essentially. So two similes or two qualities listed so far. Let's count again how many they list. Somebody who can count here. Swapnaji, do you want to count? Just count. I will be telling next increment and you increment. So the first quality was Divyaihi gunaihi shakrasamaha. 1. 2. Satya Parakramaha. 3. Ikshvakubhyo sarvebhyo atiriktaha. So 3 qualities so far. These kings, after their or all of all the representatives, after their discussion, they are responding back with their substantiation of why they think Rama is the most worthy Yuvaraja to be immediately coronated. Ramas Satpurusho Loke.
Rama Satpurusho Loke.
Satyaparayana.
Satyaparayanaha.
Sakshad Ramadvinirvritto.
Sakshad Ramadvinirvritto.
Dharmaschapi Shriyasah.
Dharmaschapi Shriyasaha.
So continuing, now 3 we said, now 4th one, Ramaha Satpurushaha Loke. Rama is Sat Purushaha, is the real Purusha, is the real being, which means he is real, is one meaning. He is living for reality. A being living for reality is also a Satpurushaha. So Ramaha Satpurushaha, 4th quality. Swapnaji, 4. Okay.
Yes.
Satyaha, 5. He is reality. So he is a being of reality. He is reality. Saha Satyaha. And so how many? 4, 5, 6? No, 5?
5.
5. And then Satyaparayanaha. Satyaparayana. Satya dharmaveva parayanam. Parayanam means paramagatihi. Ayanam means gatihi. Dakshinayanam means sun's gati in towards the south. Uttarayanam, sun's gati towards north. Ramayanam, Ramasya gati. How did he walk his life? Is Ramayanam. So also Parayanam means paramagatihi, the best ultimate path. Ultimate path of Satya Dharma. Eva Yasya. The ultimate path that one wants to tread. For who one wants to tread the ultimate of the one for who treading the path of Satya and Dharma is the ultimate path. He is called Satya Dharma Parayanaha or Satya Parayanaha. So one who wants to tread the ultimate path of reality, or one who wants to tread the path of reality which is ultimate for him, that is Satya Parayanaha. So Satya Parayanaha is the next one. How many? 7 or 6?
6.
6. Sakshad Ramat Vinirvrittaha Dharmaschapi Shriyasaha. So they are saying Ramat, from Rama, Vinirvrittaha. Nivrittaha means came out, or Nivrittaha we say means retired, means one who has left his current profession and he is no more with it. That means one it came out. Vinirvrittaha means one which have evolved out of, or came out of, or manifested out of, is Vinirvrittaha. Sakshat Ramat Vinirvrittaha. Directly from Rama himself, these have come out, manifested, come out. What has come out? Dharma cha Shriya api saha, Shriya saha api. Dharma, the very probably meaning of Dharma, the concept of Dharma, the manifestation of Dharma seems like have born or have come out, have manifested directly out of Rama. That means probably the ultimate manifestation of Dharma is directly only from Rama. Even though it has been there forever, and Dharma is eternal, but it seems like by the living of Rama, by the lifestyle of Rama, it seems like Dharma has probably been defined by him, is conceptualized by him. It came out of him. Shriya Saha, along with Lakshmi. Lakshmi as in, along with proper foundation, along with proper infrastructure, to give not just a conceptual, theoretical dharma, but a practically implementable dharma that has been emulated, rather that has been manifested and demonstrated by Rama. That's what they mean. Sakshat Ramat vinirvritto dharmaha shriyasaha api. How many now? This the whole thing is one quality. Let's take
7.
Dharma, 7. Huh?
Yeah.
7. Praja sukhatve chandrasya
Praja sukhatve chandrasya
vasudhaya kshama gunaihi
vasudhaya kshama gunaihi
buddhya bruhaspate stulyah
buddhya bruhaspate tulyaha
virye sakshat shachipate.
virye sakshat chachipatehe.
So some more qualities are coming. Praja sukhatve chandrasya tulyaha. Tulyaha is the word much coming later, and that tulyaha has to be applied for all these similes. Praja sukhatvam means the ability to give happiness to prajaha is praja sukhatvam. Praja sukhatve, in the ability of offering happiness to people. Chandrasya tulyaha is like moon. Moon, and you look at moon and it always gives that nice, happy, pleasant things, right? So moon is the pleasing, and that's why Chandrama manaso jataha, because Chandra and Manas are related, and the happiness is in Manas. And so Praja sukhatve chandrasya tulyaha. And then and hence he is also called Ramachandraha, always Ramachandraha, right? So Praja sukhatve chandrasya tulyaha vasudhayaha kshama gunaihi. With the, in English again, kshama typically we all understand as forgiveness. That's okay, we can take it as forgiveness, but we all said the fundamental quality of the ability to forgive is the strength or your capability. If you are able, then only you can forgive somebody else's mistake. If you are not able, then you cannot forgive him. Only when you think you are big, you know your strength, and somebody else does a mistake, and when you know that you can correct it, you have the ability to correct it, then you don't mind forgiving him. Just remember our own instances of our life. When were we able to forgive? When were we never able to forgive and keep that grudge and revenge? Anytime we know we are not able to solve that by ourselves, and we see that there is a loss because of that act of somebody else, then we cannot forgive him, because now we have become short. We fell short in abilities. But as long as we are confident of our abilities that we can correct that gap or disturbance created by the other person, then we can forgive, right? A child, let's say peeing in India, for example, on the main floors, nowadays everywhere diapers, but hoping there are no diapers, no wastage of trash of millions and millions of diapers on earth. Don't know how they get disposed of. They never get disposed. They are burnt, and so much fume and all coming into the air. But anyway, that apart. So thinking of the olden days where children were left free and they pee everywhere, let us say, or they poo everywhere. Mother doesn't, find fault with it, or she doesn't get upset, because she knows she can clean it. That's okay. And so she forgives. Let's say she's arranging something for puja, and this child crawls and by mistake his hand touches it and the whole structure falls down. If the mother is confident that she can put it back, she doesn't shout, "Arey, what re?" But if she is not confident and she's, oh my God, she got somebody else to come and arrange it, for example, like in the marriages now, right? All decorators come, they decorate and they go away. I cannot decorate it myself. Now, if that falls down, then I am now worried. I shout, oh boy, because I cannot make it myself. And I cannot call them immediately because they have already left last night, right? So Kshama is about my ability to correct things. That is when, and so a byproduct of it is forgiveness, what we otherwise call as. So Vasudha, the earth also, in spite of everything that we do to it, all the bad, I mean, nobody does any good to it. Everybody is only taking things away from it. So you are either taking away or doing bad to it. In spite of doing so much bad to this earth, it still doesn't, kick us all out, doesn't throw us out, right? So in that Kshama Guna, Vasudha is the ultimate simile. Vasudhayah Kshama Gunaihi Tulyaha. And then, how many now? 6, 7, and 8?
9.
9. Then the 10th one, Buddhya Bruhaspatehe Tulyaha. In his intelligence, in his intellect, he is equivalent to Bruhaspati, who is the rishi of all the gods.
Devaguru.
Devaguru.
Bruhaspati is Devaguru.
Bruha. There also Bruha, Bruhat related word, which means ultimate knowledge. That is Bruha. And head of that ultimate knowledge is Bruhaspati. Pati. Bruhat Pati. Bruhaspati. So Buddhya Bruhaspati, in intelligence, in knowledge, he is equivalent to Bruhaspati, which means he has ultimate knowledge. Virye Sakshat Shachipatehe. Again, Shakraha was the previous example taken there. For Divyaihi Gunaihi. Here, Virye Shachipati Samaha, the husband of Shachi Devi, who also happens to be Indra. But in this quality of Shachipati's husband, who has killed Vritrasura and all, so his Viryatvam, his valor, his strength, simile taken here is of Shachipati. So how many now? 10, 11. Buddhya Bruhaspati Tulyaha, Virye Sakshat Shachipate Tulyaha. 11, right?
12, Bhugaji.
12,
Yeah.
Wow, 12. Yeah. So let's continue. Dharmajna Satya Sandhascha
Dharmasya Satya Sanyasya
Shilavanana Suyakaha
Shilavanana Suyakaha
Shantas Santvayita Slakshnaha
Shanta Swanhi Lakshanaha
Kritagno Vijitendriyaha
Kritagno Vijitendriyaha.
Dharmajna. These, a few of these, Dharmajna Satya Sandhaha, these are told by Narada also. So Dharmajna, he is aware of Dharma. Satya Sandhaha, Sandhanam is standing up to or holding. So holding up the reality. One who holds up reality is Satya Sandhaha. So Satya Parayanaha, Satyaha, Satya Parakramaha, Satya Sandhaha. So various dimensions, if you are able to see this, he is reality. Satya Parakramaha, his one who, his strength is standing for, is reality. Satya Parayanaha, one for whom treading the path of reality is ultimate, is Satya Parayanaha. And now Satya Sandhaha, one who holds up Satya, one who holds up reality, Satya, is Satya Sandhaha. See how much of emphasis is given about Satya, 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 Satya. And Satya, we all know, is not just a sentence of truth, what is otherwise known as sentence of truth. It is not that, but it is understanding the reality and living for that reality. What is real? Nitya Nitya Vastu Vivekaha, for example. That's what Vivek Chudamani calls it. Knowing what is permanent, what is temporal. and accordingly making the right decisions to keep permanent things up and to not so much worry about temporal things. We want everything to be happy, but between temporal and permanent, if something has to be given up, then give up temporal one. That ability, that knowledge to make the right decisions is Satyasandha. So Sheelavan, one who has the best character. One who has character. Sheelavan means one who has character, which means, of course, one who has best character. Sheelavan Anasuyakaha. Anasuyakaha, one who does not do anasuya, one who does not have jealousy for others. Because one who thinks he does not have what others have has asuya. But if he knows that I have everything, I am everything, then where is any asuya for him? So anasuyakaha. How many now? 12,
15.
13, 14, 15, 16. Dharmajnaha, Satyasandhaha, Sheelavan, Anasuyakaha.
Oh, 16.
16. Then Shantaha, one who is always, he is a one who has Shanti is Shantaha. One who has peace is peaceful. So he is peaceful, Shantaha. Santvayita Slakshnaha. Slakshnaha means ability to communicate. Ability to communicate appropriately, properly. For what? Santvayita. To keep people at peace when there is some conflict. If two parties come with conflict, he can very ably, adeptly convince both the parties by talking with them and saying, hey, don't fight, come to this compromise or agree this is right. Right? One of you are right, or the third thing is right, both of you accept this. So ability to talk and convince like that is Santvayita Slakshnaha. Santvayita, we can take it as two qualities also. Santvayita as one, Slakshnaha as the other one. For example, let's see. Mruduriti there, right? Santvayita. Anasuyakaha. Guneshu, Anasuyakaha means, in fact, Anasuya is another technical definition given is Guneshu Doshavishkaranam Asuya Tadrahitaha Anasuyakaha. So Asuya's technical definition as per our Shastra says Guneshu Doshavishkaranam. When somebody has a good quality, trying to find and blame it. Doshavishkaranam, trying to manifest or trying to bring out.
Invent doshas.
Trying to invent dosha when he already has sugunas, which is exactly what our media does today. They will somehow or the other try to find something wrong and show wrong things happening or show wrong thing of a good man. For so long, they have tried to prove their best, applying all their might in saying that Modi ji was behind the Godhra riots. Come on. Right? So that is Guneshu Dosha Vishkaranam. Asuya, essentially Asuya. Anasuyakaha.
So this is not exactly the meaning, we understand of Asuya, right, Bhogaji? So we think Asuya means if you envy of someone else which you don't have, is what we think the meaning of Asuya.
Correct.
But
so
this is the technical definition.
Correct. Both colloquially, the meaning is what we understand, which is when you think somebody has more than what you have, then the feeling that we get that I too want it is Asuya. But as per Shastra, Guneshu Doshavishkaranam, Doshavishkaranaropanam is Asuya. So Tadrahitaha, devoid of that quality, is Anasuyakaha. Kshantaha, Kshamavan, Santvayita means Kupitan Dukkitanscha Prati Santvavadi. So Kupitan, those who are angry. Dukkhitan, those who are depressed, sorrowful. So to those who are angry, those who are sorrowful, Tesham Prati, towards them, Santvavadi, he can bring Santvam, means he can bring peace to them. He can talk peace and get peace to those who are furious as well as those who are sorrowful out of suffering. So Tesham Prati Santvavadi is Santvayita. Slakshnaha. So let's take them as two different qualities. Santvayita is one, Slakshnaha is the next one. So how many so far?
21.
21. Dharmajnaha, Satyasandha, Shilavan, Anasuyakaha, Shantaha, Santvayita, Slakshnaha. And Kritagnaha, we already know that in the very first chapter. Kritam yat smarati Kritagnaha. And that was well elaborated in the last chapter also, right? Kritamapyekam shatam kritam kruten ekaina upakarena tushyati na smaratyapakaranam shatanyapi kritani. Right? That is Kritagnaha, we said. Krutena ekena eva tushyati. Even with one upakara did to him, he keeps remembering that, he keeps telling you, Are, you know, he has helped me so much. Are, he is such a good person, you know. Keeps telling everywhere. Remembering it and telling it everywhere is Kritagnaha. Vijitendriyaha. Visheshena indriyan jitaha. Indriyani jitaha yaha saha vijitendriyaha. Significantly having won over all the sensory organs. That means all the senses is Vijitendriyaha. Mruduscha sthirachittascha.
Mrudusya sthirachittasya.
Chittascha.
Chittascha.
Sada bhavyo nusuyakaha.
Sada bhavyo nusuyakaha.
Priyavadi cha bhutanam.
Priyavadi cha bhutanam.
Satyavadi cha raghavaha.
Satyavadi cha raghavaha.
Again, Satyavadi. Satyaha, Satyaparākramaha, Satyaparayanah, Satyasandhaha, now Satyavadi. One who speaks for reality is Satyavadi. One whose stance is for reality is Satyavadi. Priyavadi Bhutanam cha Satyavadi cha. By putting these two cha twice, Priyavadi cha, Satyavadi cha, the Vyakhyanam says, they recollect the Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat. Na Bruyada Satyam Apriyam. Nanritam Priyam cha Bruyat, Esha Dharma Sanatanaha. So, Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat. We should talk reality, at the same time we should talk pleasingly. Na Bruyat Satyam Apriyam. Don't tell the reality in an unpleasing way. Tell it in a nicely pleasing way. Nanrutam Priyam Bruyat. And if it is unreal, don't also tell it pleasingly. So if it is required, even if it is required, tell it harshly, but never tell unreal things or false things in a pleasing manner. So in order to emphasize those two, Priyavadi cha Bhutanam, Satyavadi cha Raghavaha, both are mentioned here, recollecting us that Satyam Bruyat, Priyam Bruyat, Aptavakyam. So mriduscha, mruduhu, he's very, very soft. He behaves soft, he is soft. Samashrita jana vislesha bhirutvam is mrudutvam. Samashrita, those who have seeken your shelter, those who have taken your refuge. Samashrita jana, of the people who have taken your shelter. Samashrita jana vislesha bhirutvam. The bhirutva is reluctant to analyze or start diagnosing, dissecting those who have taken your shelter. Poor guys, if they have come seeking my help, I will not now start diagnosing, is he right, is he wrong, all of that. That's okay. He will change. If he has come to my side, he's going to change. And hence, I don't have to start, investigating him to find out if he is right or wrong. That quality is called mrudu. Softness doesn't mean you can't be harsh. Softness is because you believe that he will change, because he has taken your shelter, he has come to your side, he will become one like you. That confidence gives that mrudutvam. Mruduscha sthira chittaha. Sthira chittaha means chitta sthiryam, means firm decision, firm mind, not chapala. Chitta sthiraha, sthira chittaha means firm thought, firm decision, firm mind is sthira chittaha. Sada bhavyaha. Bhavyaha means kushalaha. Always kushala. So sthira chitta sthiryam nama ati sankate api angikrita vishaya parityagarahityam. That is the definition, or that is the explanation given for sthira chittam. What does sthira chitta means? Let us say ati sankate api. Ati sankata is trouble times. Ati sankata, even in the worst troubled times. Angikrita vishaya parityagarahityam. If you have accepted something, if you have agreed upon something, even in the worst emergency times, or even in the worst troublesome times, not giving up your agreed upon decision. Angikrita parityaga rahityam. The lack of giving up of agreed upon decisions, even in the worst times, troublesome times, is called sthira chittaha. Sthira chittascha sada bhavyaha. Bhavyaha is kushalaha. Always kushala. Kushala means always. Colloquially, kushalaha means happy in a way. Sarvam kushalam, we ask, right? So is everything okay? Means he is always okay. Okay guy. Technically, kushalaha means skilled. Kaushalatvam is skilled. So he is skilled, and so he is always okay. If you are skilled, you are always okay. You are never worried. Yeah, I can get a job tomorrow. If I'm not skilled, then oh boy, how will I get a job? Right? So then you are not okay. So it comes from that skill, but colloquially the outcome is being okay, being happy. So sada bhavyaha and anasuyakaha again. Priyavadi cha bhutanam satyavadi cha raghava. Bahushrutanam vruddhanam.
Bahushrutanam vruddhanam.
Brahmananam upasita.
Brahmananam upasita.
Tenasyehatula kirtihi.
Tenasyehatula kirtihi.
Yashastejascha vardhate.
Yashastejascha vardhate.
How many did we cover so far, Swapna ji?
28.
28. So now the next one is Bahushrutanam Vruddhanam Brahmananam Upasita. That is one quality. The whole thing is one quality. He is a Upasita. One who does Upasana is Upasita. What is his Upasana? His Upasana is Bahushrutanam Vruddhanam Brahmananam Upasana. Worshipping, revering Bahushruta, those who have heard a lot, which means those who have heard the Vedas a lot, those who are highly knowledgeable of Vedas. Veda itself being knowledge, divine knowledge, but those who are highly knowledgeable, let us take it that way. Bahushrutanam, Vruddhanam, thoroughly experienced. Very old people. Oldness is about experience. Knowledgeable, experiential knowledgeable, Brahmananam, wise scholar, intellectual people. So of revering, constantly knowledgeable, experienced, thoroughly well-read, well-versed. Bahushrutaha is well-versed. Well-versed, scholarly, experienced people's reverence is Bahushrutanam Vruddhanam Brahmananam Upasanam Tadvan Upasita. So that's the next quality. Tena asya iha atula kirtihi. With that, because of that upasana quality, tena asya, of him, iha, now or here in this world, atula kirtihi. Atula means unmeasurable, not measurable. Tula is, tolanam is
Measurable.
comparison.
Tula is
comparison.
Atulya is unmeasurable, unmeasurable.
Uncomparable. Uncomparable repute. Kirtihi, uncomparable glory. Atula kirtihi yashas tejascha vardhate. Because of that, or because of this Bahushrutanam Vruddhanam Brahmananam Upasana, because of that quality, his kirtihi yashaha cha atula iha vardhate. His kirti is growing, is increasing. His yashas, his repute, his fame, his glory is increasing, is known day by day, more and more, because of this, his reverence for such, experienced, elderly, knowledgeable, scholarly people. I think we can stop here. 8:35, 8:36 now. We can stop here. What do you say?
Yes, Bhogaji, 8:36.
So how many did we cover, Swapnaji, so far?
29.
29. Wow, see, 29 qualities and lot more. Yeah, even till 40th sloka also all the gunas only narrated by the kings, by the representatives. Okay, we'll stop here because I too have to get ready and rush to Raleigh, North Carolina's SSV there. Okay, can somebody say Mangal Shloka? Swapnaji, can you say? Sarve bhavantu sukhina.
Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhat Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Very good. Sushachate Sudinanchate.
Namaste, Bhogaji.
Namaste.
Jai Sri Ram.
Namaste everyone. Jai Sri Ram. We missed Vikram today. Hi Pachali.